Hey Ascension, thank you so much for watching this Ministry Sunday video. Today we are honoring Stephen Ministry. And for those of you who sit in the pews, you may sometimes see this Stephen Ministries. It is a pew card that we put in the pew. And one of the reasons why I'm sitting here is because one day I walked in, this was in the middle of the afternoon, and I saw a Stephen minister sitting with another person, and they were engaged in a holy conversation. So I quietly and discreetly walked out of the room. But what it communicated to me was they were having a holy conversation with one another and with God. And I believe that's the essence of Stephen Ministry. It's a ministry of presence that enables people to connect with one another so that they can better sort out whatever issue they're going through with life, not only with another person, but recognize that God is in the midst of that. But don't take it from me. Let them tell you their story.
My name is Kathy Ambrose. I'm one of 4 Stephen Ministry leaders here at Ascension. So the best way to describe it, it's a lay ministry of presence where Stephen ministers walk with people who are facing challenging situations in their life. And that can be experiences such as divorce, grief, health issues, job loss, almost anything. And they walk with them one-on-one, and usually the Stephen minister meets once a week with the care receiver.
I have been a Stephen's minister for 6 years. My name is Charlotte Wood, and I'm part of the leadership team. I help match people up with their Stephen's minister. So I work very closely with Kathy Ambrose, who is our leader, and Father Christopher Hogan, who is our pastoral care leader. We have 16 Stephen's ministers. Right now, 11 of our Stephen's ministers have a care receiver. We have 9 men and 7 ladies who are Stephen's ministers, and we have 5 people that are available at this point.
I'm John Blanche, and this is one of our pastoral rooms. Stephen Ministry serves the entire church. It's for people who are going through difficult times. It may be an illness or death or grief of any kind, loss of a job or whatever. And we're very supportive of people going through those situations. We support and accompany people through those times. Our main function is listening and presence. To become a Stephen minister, they would fill out an application. We are looking for more Stephen ministers at this point, and we're hoping to do a training in January.
Oh, cool.
And we look forward to having more Stephen ministers.
Spiritually, it's been very humbling to be involved in Stephen Ministry. I really believe God created us for relationship, and we are asked as Christians to bear each other's burdens. And so in serving Christ by caring for others as they're going through this healing process, I have just felt great fulfillment in meeting with them and the caring relationship. And I grow spiritually also through the prayers that I pray with my care receivers and for them.
Stephen's ministry has blessed my spiritual life through the care receivers I've worked through and the walk we've both made through their issues. We're not here to solve their problems, but we are there to walk next to them till things are better, which is enhancing in both our faith for that end result. The qualities that are needed for this ministry are, I think, of 3 big ones: patience, compassion, and good listening skills. And a lot of our training focuses on listening skills. Because like I said before, we're not here to solve the problems, but to hold your hand and walk with you until the issues are resolved.
Stephen Ministry is a lay pastoral care ministry that was developed by Dr. Kenneth Hawk in St. Louis. He was a Lutheran pastor who had a a doctorate in clinical psychology, and he needed help with his congregation. So he developed this program for his congregation, and then it started to spread. There are now 13,000 congregations that have it, and over 600,000 Stephen ministers trained in the United States and Canada. And it is strictly non-denominational. It's named for St. Stephen in Acts, who became the first person commissioned by the apostles to care for the widows and all those in need. And of course, he was martyred, but he developed a caring ministry in his community.